I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Am I live, Lisa? Am I live? Am I live, Lively? Please, someone tell me I'm live. I don't know if I am, if I'm not. And I just got home from dinner with my husband. And there's a couple things I just kind of, sort of wanted to get off my chest. So we'll wait for at least a couple minutes. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, crap that went wrong. That crap that went wrong on so many different levels, on so many different people, all the time. So I'm just going to bring some light to that tonight. And I'm just going to bring some light to the fact that sometimes what you see is not actually what you get. That's all. It's not a lot. Like, I'm just here. I have no point in getting to make myself famous. That's for damn sure. Certainly not monetized whatsoever. I do this because I enjoy getting involved. I enjoy um, watching, but I don't think this case is what I call enjoyable. I would not at all would call this case enjoyable. Um, there's a lot of uh, people kind of being put out there on blast for being who they are. You can't stop being who somebody is, especially when it comes down to a time where there is somebody's life who's at stake when it comes to DV. Okay? Can't say that here. So, when it comes to DV, we need to bring as much light to a case as much as possible because what you're looking at, like we saw in the first police video, seemed to be nothing to worry about. We move on. We see something more, especially hindsight 2020 completely. And you can ridicule whomever you need to ridicule. I'm not here to ridicule anyone. What I'm here to say is sometimes when people who are YouTubers, who are whomever, go out and report us on what is actually going on and what people are actually thinking, like neighbors, people who are near the laundries, whether you like it or not, there are a lot of people who are interested in that. And I'm definitely interested in knowing how a family, I don't care. Like, do I say it's that easy that I could probably like turn my kid over? No. But at the same token, there's a family who's looking for someone, and my kid's the last kid to see someone um, alive. My 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 first instinct, my first instinct is not to lawyer up. That's not my first instinct. My first instinct is go, how can we help you? How can I do anything to help you find this person that you're looking for? Anything. I don't care what it takes. How can I help you? There's a family in Florida that doesn't give a shit about anybody. And no matter what anyone says about Molly Golightly, she's down there right now trying to collect those answers because those answers are still not given. Um, and a lot of people tend to brush her with an ugly brush, where me, I'm someone who knows this individual personally, knowing she's not in it for the clout. If she was, she certainly A, would not have had her video recorder not going, B, probably would have had lipstick and makeup on, and C, wouldn't be coming from not sleeping all night in the airport. It was an instinct. It was an instinct that probably any mother, any person would have against somebody that you know is harboring a fugitive, allegedly. Aiding and abetting is one thing. These people piss me off as well. These people piss me off. But I can't go down there and stand there with a bullhorn. I don't have that ability in my back. I don't have it. I have nothing like that. So I take that the fact that somebody's down there for my voice, who can't be heard, far from New Jersey, who lives in Hershey, and she could be the voice for me, fine. I'll take that any day. I'll take that any day over the fact of somebody else who's trying to harbor a fugitive or aiding and abetting. And I'm also going to talk about my friend. My friend's name is Loopy Lisa. I'm sure you've all heard of Loopy Lisa. I don't know if some of you have, some of you haven't. Maybe not. She's like not she's not in everybody's circles. And she kind of keeps to herself, and I understand why now. Because people can be very mean, very judgmental before anybody knows the full facts. And the fact of the matter is, Loopy Lisa has not been like a close friend of mine. She's been way more than that for me during this pandemic and before that. She is my good friend that I can't stand people lying on her. You know who I'm talking to, right? We know each other now. So you're going to come at Lisa, I will come at you. I don't want to come at anybody. It's not in my genes. It's not in my genetics. But when it has to be there, it has to be there. And when it comes to my friend Lisa, you step on that, you step on me. She means just as much as any family member has ever meant to me. Why? Because I consider her and her partner in that way. I won't say her name because she doesn't deserve to be put in the middle of this. I adore you, Lisa, and I know you know that. But what's been happening and what's been going on this crazy platform called YouTube has been absolutely, completely, utterly insane. Just insane. Completely insane. From now until then, it's all insane. Nothing makes sense. Hey, Aegis Beauty, I'm so sorry. Loopy Lisa, Heather, Light Feather. Oh my God, Light Feather. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Nene. I love Nene. And as soon as I can, there's someone I need to wrench up. I don't know how to do it unless I see their name. I don't know because I really suck at this stuff. I do. But here's the fact. Lisa, to me, is like family and has always been like family. And I have been on private calls with Lisa and some certain people. And we've all talked together. And it's nothing but support and love it's been until there is no love and support. Shit. And my battery's about to run low. Hold on, y'all. God damn it.
Let's go, Ron, and then BJ.
Talking about football here, y'all. Hold on. Oh. You're expecting perfection. This is not the place to look. Just saying. Perfectionist? I'm not. I'm not a lot of things. I'm not a whole lot of things. But what I am is I'm a good friend. And I support what I believe, what is right, and what is wrong. And Loopy Lisa has not been on this platform in I don't know how long. And yet, some people tend on talking about her. Haven't seen those people in a really, really long time. Really long time. Why? Because Loopy Lisa is a wonderful human being. That's why. That's what I've come to know about her, and that's why I love her absolutely to death. She's in here, and she knows I love her with everything and every being of who she is, and she's afraid. Don't kill me, Lisa. Don't kill the messenger. She's afraid that you guys believe the hype, the people who put out bad things about her. And it's just not true. I'm here as an individual who talks to her every day. It's just not true. It's just not true. She's going through much more than you could ever understand. And if you can't understand it, then just click unsubscribe. That's the worst thing you could possibly do to a YouTuber or anybody else is unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe if you don't like it. If you do like it, hang around. We are here for you, Lisa, all the time. I mean, and I'm not saying that you should unsubscribe to Lisa. That's not, let me explain that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is no one deserves negative press, especially when they're doing nothing to anyone to get it. She doesn't deserve it. I deserve it more because I'm sitting here telling you more about it. I deserve more negative press instead of her. But she's my friend. How would you feel if it was your friend that you've known for a long time? You'd be defensive like I am. The same that goes with Molly Golightly, guys. I believe she's down there for the right purpose and the right reasons, not the reasons that Ashley Banfield was talking about on News Network. No, that's not it. Maybe to say something that's been in our mouths that us up here in New Jersey can't say to people down in Florida. That's how I look at Molly Golightly, as someone who can help the rest of us. Not always, because you know what? She's a mom. She's a wife. She's a daughter. And she's a sister of somebody. We all are. At some point. Thank you, Nene. I see, Lisa, see how much I love Nene. I love Nene. Nene's the best. I totally agree. Totally agree. Aegis Beauty, thanks for showing up. I totally appreciate it. Everybody else who's here, I totally appreciate it. I just want you all to know that necessarily everything that you read and see is not true. It is not always factual. Even if Ashley Banfield decides to take pieces of information that aren't true and run for it, it might be easier for her show. Could be. Could be. The fact of the matter of what I know of Marissa Zandusky, not Molly Golightly. I'm not talking about Molly Golightly at all. I'm talking about Marissa Zandusky, who is completely different from Molly Golightly, in my opinion. And I think Marissa has been doing a fine job in saying things that some of us could never say. She put a flower on that front yard for me because I asked her, and she did. That's all I wanted. Why? Because I care about that child. I care about that family in New York. That's who I care about. That's where my feelings are set. I don't give two shits about Florida. I really don't. I've known people who've been through some serious, traumatic, horrible, unbelievable times that I can't even try to explain on YouTube. You would never understand. You wouldn't. It's kind of in a virtual reality that you don't know that you're living in, really. When someone that close to you so shockingly dies, you're walking through a fog of the fact that you don't know what's going on. And for me, that's how I look at the Petito family. I'm not making anything off of this. But I do have a friend who's had something very, very tragic happen to her from grade school and high school. I've seen what it causes. I don't like it. It's not good. It's not great for everybody. It's just not. I guess for me, I'm trying to make the world a happier and better place one by one. That's kind of hard to ask for anymore, especially nowadays. There's a lot of people who are going through a lot of things, and you may not know at the time. My answer and question to you are just give people time sometimes. It's a real freaking fucked up world that we're living in, where things of uncertainty and where this world is going scares everybody. It scares me as a mom, but I have no way of stopping it. As a single person, let's figure that out pretty straight. I can't do that because I honestly don't know what's happening. Gabby, and this is what breaks my heart. Gabby looked like my cousin so much. Too much. That it brought out, like, what if this was her? You know what I mean? It's not right. Doesn't mean what's not right doesn't happen. But it's not right. None of it's right. I'm brokenhearted over this. I'm brokenhearted that the Florida Police Department couldn't keep two set of eyes on a freaking house to let this guy get away with murder. Let's face it, y'all, that's what happened. If they kept a set of eyes on the front and the back of that house, would this shit have happened? Especially if they'd known that the FBI would be there. Now the anger's coming out. Sorry, it's coming out. I'm angry about what's happening in Florida. I'm angry at this family who has no couth, mercy, or conscience to tell another family that maybe, oh my God, something really bad happened. No, I'd rather protect my murderous son. Breathe in, breathe out, count of 5. Because I am. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Thank you, Lightfeather. Thank you, Barnyard. Thank you, Ageless Beauty. Thank you, Nini, because Nini, I love Nini. Nini makes me laugh. Nini makes me laugh, and when everything else seems shit to the world, Nini makes me laugh all the time. So does Loopy Lisa. These people who are good at heart are here to tell you what's going on. I hope you all realize there's something much better going on than what you all are trying to put out about other people who are talking about things. Maybe they're not talking about things, like Loopy Lisa, who gets shit brought upon her. Because she does nothing to nobody. Nothing. We want to have an issue, you know how to reach me privately. I don't keep that private at all. You want to reach me at any time, you can. But stop messing with Lisa, or we're going to have a way bigger problem. And I can guarantee you on that. I don't have to promise you. I don't have to guarantee you. You can even call me. I know in the circle of circles, people can find that out. You could call me. But until that happens, leave my friends out of it completely, unless you have factual, concrete information. I'm coming to you with factual, concrete information that nobody can be charged unless proven guilty, not proven innocent. Let's make that straight. Okay? So, if we're all set and clear here, which I am, I hope you are, Loopy Lisa is an amazing individual that people should want to get to know. Honest to God. And Nick will have, hold that thought as I'm still talking. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I got to make sure I have the right people in here. So, because wrenching for me, I don't know how to do that stuff. I have no idea how to do that crap. And Knick Knack 1979, girl, that's my girl. That is my girl. And I love that girl. And she knows it. Right, Knick Knack? Right. And Ashley Banfield, if you really want to know what Molly Golightly's like, maybe ask the people who are closest to her. You know, you were kind of shit on by Katie Couric, right? Right. So instead of bashing on another female, maybe find out what they're about. Ashley Banfield, you were just talking about how Katie Couric fucking bashed you. And then here you are bashing another human being for nothing you know nothing about. All right? So knock it the fuck off. Then we can move on. Then we can all move on here. Right? Right. God bless you all. Love you so much. Lisa, you know you're my greatest. Barnyard, she is also one of my greatest ever. And Knick Knack, hold on. Let me see this while I'm on the phone because she'll get yelled at. Yeah. That's my voice. I hate my voice. I never want to hear my voice. Ever. It's horrible. Ta-da! Nick, knack. There you go, my darling. There you go. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for not thinking I'm an asshole for sticking up for people. But when it comes to my friends, if you think I'm an asshole for sticking up for my friends, then you can go fuck yourself. From this ginger to another, have a wonderful Saturday evening. Bye.